All right, hello everyone. So in this video, I want to quickly talk about the best lead generation methods coming on. Wait, pause. Well, whatever. The best lead generation methods that are going to be present in 2025. These are the same that have been in 2024, essentially, but things are changing a little bit. For example, AI powered cold email wasn't even possible until a little bit ago. So yeah, you want to be leveraging these things now in 2025 and stay ahead of the curve. Or even like start today. I'm dropping this in December. Start this today because you are still ahead of the curve on that at least. So the other things are very important too. And you can see there's a price range. The other ones are free, except Upwork. Upwork, you can spend a little bit of money, but these are all worth it. Okay, so starting out with AI powered cold email, this you would essentially leverage Instantly's AI, which is ChatGPT in the back hood, to reach out to people with a highly personalized message as if it were you. So the whole thing about AI in business is using it as if it were an extension of yourself. That's how it should be used, right? So this is insane. The same way that AI works as extension of factory workers, the same applies for like an online business. Okay, so this is really really good. I tested it out for about a month in the month of October. The month of October is known to be really, uh, the year's about to end, so everybody is more into doing business. But the amount of open rates that I got from doing this were better than almost anything that I have seen anywhere else. I was getting 58%, 60% open rates, and that is the first metric you want to look at because even before people see your offer, they need to be opening the email in the first place, right? I hope that makes sense. But it's the most important metric at first. And I need you to realize that because if you're not getting people to even see your message, to see who you are and what your offer is, then how are you going to land a client? This is a numbers game, and you want to make sure that, out of 100 people you're sending an email to, 60 of them are opening. So you're going to be sort of working your way through instantly and making prompts to sort of leverage the data that you have on leads. You can use tools such as Apify, Phantom Buster to scrape leads from, say, LinkedIn or any other like data source that you could find. Um, so yeah, you're gonna leverage information such as who they are and use that in your favor, leveraging AI to target them and make it super personable. Because I could sure, hire people to send thousands of emails a month that are ultra personalized, right? As if they had gone to those leads LinkedIn and crafted a message specifically for them. That's what the AI would be doing. So you're going to leverage the data from their LinkedIn page, like their summary, who they are essentially, and use that to relate to them. Or you can do so many things with it, and you can even use where they work and have an AI prompt to sort of go, do a little research on the company, their competitors, and sort of what they're doing, what the competition is doing as a second line, because you want to use, the data on who they are first. And I hope this all makes sense, but you want to use the data on who they are first. For example, what would be on the summary on the first line, right? So subject line, first line, and then on that line, you use their personal data. On the second one, you're sort of addressing more the company and like what they do and what the competitors are doing and how you can help them gain an edge with your services. So you can personalize all of those to make sure that for each and every lead that you're sending an email to is as if you were sending like to them specifically and not like blasting thousands of emails every month or every day. So people feel special. And this is really important doing in business. So yeah, I mean, most of them are not looking for what you're selling. They are cold leads, but like I said, it's a numbers game, and you want to make sure that you get it from the right person in order to even sell. So there are other ways to find warm leads because, like I said, this is a cold lead generation sort of method. Sorry, I'm a little sick. So the other ones are going to be, Facebook groups. Say you have a marketing agency, you would go on Facebook groups and sort of infiltrate your way into these different niches that you're willing to work with. For example, like you could be working with flooring companies or solar companies. You would go on those groups and sort of infiltrate your way into that, and reach out to the people even through keyword search within the group. There is a search bar within the group that you can look up, lead generation, stuff like that, and then see the posts from people who have posted about that, right? And then reach out to those people, and you can filter the search by like recency. So the recent people who have asked about that in the group, you can reach out to them personally, and that way you're talking to a warm lead. Another way of doing this is obviously Indeed and Upwork. Indeed, I haven't done much of that, but I've seen people in business have really good results with that. Upwork is more up my alley, and Upwork is amazing. Upwork is one of the quickest ways you can find a client, and just sort of double down, make a system for generating leads on Upwork, and building up a morale within the Upwork app, so you can even find like better deals and get deals easily. But yeah, even as a beginner, it's relatively easy. Definitely something worth looking at in 2025. You should have done this in 2024 and everything else that I'm going to talk about, obviously. But Upwork is super easy. You are finding warm leads, applying to the job, and sort of just try to get on a call with them, close them. You do have to do your job, your sales pitch, and I mean, as long as you come off on the sales call that you're trying to help them, not just sell them, not just Um, there's tons of people trying to offer the same thing. You need to differentiate yourself, and the best way to do that is by being a good human being. So this is going to be it. You can find those people who are looking for you there. Upwork. You may have to pay after you make a few applications for a few jobs, but it's completely worth it. With like $45 a month, you can turn that into like $8,000 at least. So very good method of generating leads. Um, you just have to actually try it and see it for yourself. This is very good. Um, so yeah, organic content creation. This is more of a long term one, and this is what I'm doing right now. So this for me is because this is what I do for work. I consult people on how to generate leads. I consult people on how to get sales, how to do better with their business. So this is just kind of like what I do, right? So yeah, you want to do whatever you're doing, you need to be posting some sort of content. And if you're not, I'm gonna pull a Gary Vee on you and tell you you're stupid for not making content. You need to make content. That is the unfortunate truth of business nowadays. You need to be making content, and that is a non-negotiable. This is one of the best ways of generating leads right now. It is more long term, but like I said, it's a way of sort of lead magnetizing yourself for prospect. So all of this will range from zero. And by the way, on an organic content creation, you may need some planning. You may need a little bit of research. So essentially, what you would do on organic lead generation is pretty much just see what your competitors are doing and do the same thing. Okay, so you're going to essentially copy them and add your own little twist to it, at least in short form, right? Now, you have the long form, such as this, and it's a little bit different, but you still want to do a little bit of research and still want to copy it to some extent. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, okay? You do whatever is working right now. Even, for example, like thumbnails, you want to sort of copy other people, and I personally like to I like to make things very simple. I don't care really much for the hype at all. So yeah, it just depends on what your goal is. If you want to go viral and bring a ton of leads, that will be the best method. But yeah, this is all super cheap. The AI powered email would run you about like $150 every month. So it's not much, $50 for sourcing leads, $97 for sending emails. You may have a upfront cost of buying domains to send out emails from, but it's 100% worth it. It's something that you can have for a really long time as long as you're, doing these things that keep your emails really, really healthy. Now, if you're sending spam messages and stuff like that, you are going to get those emails cut out from being able to send emails, right? So this may be like very beginner level, I believe, but yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on TikTok at the Money Talk and on X at Patter G. The name behind that is it's a thing of my own, but yeah, Patter G. Um, it's in Latin. It's actually Pater G. So yeah, these things are for the most part free or close to free. $150, 50 for source release, 97 for sending email. The upfront cost of buying email domains that each you can send 30 emails from every day. That's pretty good. I would recommend getting 5+ emails. Each will cost like $15. But Facebook groups is free. That's like super easy to get leads, super quick. Upwork even more so, but you do have to pay the $45 uh, once you get past a certain amount of applications. And then organic content creation is free, obviously. You may need some equipment, but that's okay. I mean, I bought this thing for like $30 or something. It's completely fine. You just need you need good content. You need to provide value. Like I said, in sales, it's all about providing value and nothing else. You're just helping them through. So yeah, this is it for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out to me on those platforms. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Until the next time.